Championship Bridge once again. My name is Alex Dreyer, and as always, we have two pairs of bridge experts, very interesting ones, playing against each other rubber bridge under rules of American contract bridge. And now, as always, before these very interesting matches get underway, our man, Mr. Bridge himself, chatting with the contestants, the man whose bridge column appears in over 200 newspapers, Charles Gorin. While most of the town, few people realize Gene Mako. Gene began playing bridge in '35 after setting a world's record of winning 5 major tennis championships in 1 year. And now making their 5th appearance on Championship Bridge, the Schenkens. Our Queen Bee won the national mixed pairs in 1957 and the national women's team in 1958. Her husband, Howard, has won all the national championships, and many of them several times over, but he prizes especially his retiring of the Life Masters Gold Cup.
Bee, it's nice to welcome you back to the show again, but it's becoming more or less of a habit.
A nice one.
Les, it's nice to have you on, and I'd like to ask you one brief question.
Shoot.
You're an alumnus of Duke University, aren't you?
That's right.
Well, I've met a number of musicians that came from there. What class were you in?
1936.
Well, we're glad to have you. Gene, when I first was exposed to your charms, you were wielding a very, very lusty racket on the tennis court.
That's a long time ago, Charlie.
Not very long. Tell me, have you still retained any contact with the game of tennis?
Well, I play a little occasionally. I get out once in a while on Saturdays or Sundays and play a little bit.
Well, what are you doing by way of a livelihood?
Well, I build steel-reinforced concrete courts, and I build them all over the United States.
Well, in a minute or two, we'll be ready to take off, so I want to wish you all a happy landing.
Thank you, Charles.
Thank you.
This is the way we play Championship Bridge. It's rubber bridge, and we provide $1,000 to the winning team, $500 to the losing team, and we have bonus money for slams bid and made. Now, the winning pair comes back next week to face a new set of challengers. And now that action is about to get underway, let's see what happens.
Good luck, old pal.
Well,
Thank you.
here we go again, Dee.
Gene Mako, tennis immortal of the 30s, and Les Brown with a band of renown, tossing the gauntlet to our great 4-time winners, Howard and Bee Schenken. Gene Mako is the dealer. I was going to say Mako will serve, Charlie. And along that same vein, I can say, not much to volley with here, 9 points plus 2 for the Singleton Diamond.
Well, I dealt this hand, and I passed.
All right, over to Bee Schenken. And that's a forlorn holding, no action here.
Pass.
Now Les Brown, his partner, has passed. And we'll see some action here, Charlie.
Well, he's third hand with the privilege to exercise one of several options.
Right.
One club. Well, I like his choice least of all. I'd prefer an old-fashioned one-heart bid.
Over to Howard Schenken, his partner has passed. Say, he's got 16 points there. I'd double, Charlie.
Howard has an even better bid, Alex.
One-note trump.
Yes, Alex, an overcall of one-note trump announces the high card assets of an opening one-note trump bid.
Now, Gene Mako, partner open 1 club. Well, he likes clubs.
2 clubs.
Now, Bee Schenken, partner is overcalled 1-note trump, and so can she enter the auction with a bid of 2 diamonds, Charlie.
Yes, Alex. And coming after partner's no trump, a 2-diamond bid is weakness, not a free bid signifying any great strength.
Pass.
Well, she chose to pass. Now, Les Brown, who opened the bidding with an artificial club.
Highly artificial, I would say.
You mean he's off-key, huh?
Pass.
Schenken, and how will he view the opponent's 2-club bid?
With his formidable holding, he will not respect it, Alex.
Double.
For business, Charlie?
No, Alex, he's telling partner to bid.
Gene Mako, partner open 1 club, remember? And Gene has 5 clubs there.
You see, Alex, Mako believes his partner actually has clubs. That's one of the dangers of a manufactured club bid.
I know, that's the situation I usually get into.
3 clubs.
He believes them all right, and here's Bee Schenken. Partner has shown a no-trump hand and double clubs to coax a bid from her.
She may now be inclined to show her 6-card suit, Alex.
3 diamonds.
So she does. Les Brown once more, the original club bidder. His partner has twice supported his club suit, or his lack of the club suit. Can he slow his partner down? Let's see.
Pass.
He's trying to put the brakes on Mako. Now Howard Schenken. He forced a 3-diamond bid from partner.
Pass.
Now Gene Mako. He's twice helped partner's artificial club bid.
He must pass, of course.
4 clubs.
What?
No, 4 clubs. They're really in trouble.
Pass.
A squirming Les Brown.
I pass.
Howard Schenken, the killer.
He'll calmly proceed to murder the club bid.
Double.
Calm executioner, huh?
Pass.
Pass.
An unhappy Les Brown.
I pass.
4 clubs doubled. Well, we had some action there, Charlie. Let's take a look at the chart now, huh?
After 2 passes, Brown decided that he had enough to make a third-hand bid and chose to open with 1 club. Howard Schenken made the perfectly normal overcall of 1-no trump, having 16 high card points and 4 suits protected. Mako raised to 2 clubs. This is an acceptable bid and just about shows the outside limits of his hand. Schenken doubled, primarily for a takeout. Mako persisted with a bid of 3 clubs, a dangerous call in the face of Schenken's bidding, which indicated good club strength. B. Schenken gave Mako a period of grace when she bid 3 diamonds. But Mako was not to be silenced. Despite his partner's repeated lamb-like passes and Howard Schenken's lion-like bidding, he pushed on to 4 clubs. This was reckless, and the lion's paw struck as Howard Schenken doubled. Now let's watch the gory battle.
Les Brown, maestro of harmony, is conducting a discordant 4-club double contract.
My lead. Yes, it is.
And this is Howard Schenken's robust hand contemplating his opening lead, the Queen of Diamonds. That's the partner's bid suit. Gene Mako tables his dummy. Now let's look over Les Brown's shoulder. He's got a real tough one here. Real tough. And from the dummy, Les plays the singleton diamond. B. Schenken discourages with the deuce. And Les Brown takes his first trick with the ace. Boy, I wonder what he's thinking about now. I've been in this tough situation before. Les now attacks the trump suit, leading the deuce of clubs. Howard plays low. Dummy gambles the queen. And it holds the trick. The ace, king, 9 of trumps are still out against declarer Les Brown, who now switches to a low spade from dummy. B. Schenken has the 7. Les plays his jack. And Howard Schenken captures the first trick for the defense with his ace. Remember now, 4 clubs doubled is the contract. And Howard Schenken cashes the good king of trumps, dummy low. B. Schenken shows out. That marks Howard for the remaining ace and 9 of trumps. That's the second trick for the defense. Howard Schenken now cashes his ace of trumps.
Howard, of course, is stripping dummy of its trumps. He hopes to prevent dummy from trumping any of the losing diamonds which Brown may have in his hand.
All right, that's booked for the defense against 4 clubs doubled. Howard continues with his last but good 9 of trumps. Well, this is an example of the defense pulling trumps for declarer.
I guess you meant that, no trump. Yes, I did.
That's the setting trick, and how many more do you think he will lose? Schenken leaves the 5 of spades. Dummy goes up with a good king. Les Brown now leads a spade from dummy.
Brown's just marking time now, Alex. He must soon face up to a difficult situation in hearts.
All right, Les wins his 4th trick with his queen. Will he tackle hearts now? No, he cashes his good king of diamonds. I see the heart problem, Charlie. He's missing the king and jack, and it will be interesting to see how he handles it. All right, the king of diamonds wins Brown's 5th trick. He's already down 1 at 4 clubs doubled. Brown now lays down his queen of hearts. Schenken plays low. Dummy lets it ride. And it wins.
Brown made the proper play, Alex. I'll discuss it after this hand.
All right. Les now continues hearts with the 7. Schenken plays low. Dummy plays the 9. B. Schenken wins with her jack down 2. Les claims now. Dummy's ace of hearts and remaining trump take the last 2 tricks. Down 2, and what about that heart play, Charlie?
At trick 10, Brown held the queen, 10, 7 of hearts. Dummy held 3 hearts to the ace and a good trump. Howard Schenken held 3 hearts to the king. Brown was faced with a problem of how to lose but 1 heart trick. Now Les, concluding that Howard Schenken, the new trump bidder, held both the king and jack of hearts, properly played the queen. Regardless of what Schenken does, Brown now will lose only one heart trick. Notice, however, that if Brown had played a low heart to dummy's ace, and then a heart back to his queen, he could lose 2 hearts if Schenken held both the king and jack.
For setting Les Brown 2 tricks doubled at their 4-club contract, the Schenkens jump off to a 300-point lead. And now let's move on to hand 2 of championship bridge. B. Schenken is the dealer.
I didn't have much of a hand,
You sure didn't, did you?
but the 2 jacks were important.
Neither did I. I can't have my no trump bids insulted.
5 hearts, 5 diamonds, and avoiding clubs for B.
That's a red-suited pass, Alex.
Now.
I was the dealer. I passed.
Now over to Les Brown. Let's see here. 5 points in spades, 1 for the doubleton diamond, 4 for the ace of clubs, and 3 in hearts. That's 13 points, good enough for an opening bid.
1 club.
Over to Howard Schenken. His partner has passed. That's a miserable-looking hand. Only 1 big gun there, and that's the ace of hearts.
Pass.
Now Gene Mako, his partner, opened 1 club. Say, here's a formidable hand, better than an opening bid, facing partner's opening bid. 15 high card points. I'd jump the bidding in clubs, Charlie.
3 clubs.
Your suggestion was adopted quite properly.
Now B. Schenken, partner is passed, and can she show either of those red suits here?
Well, she may resort to an abnormal bid, the unusual no trump. In this case, it would ask partner to bid one of the unbid suits.
Uh-huh.
Pass.
Well, she chose not to do it. Now let's watch Les Brown.
All right, his partner has jumped his opening club bid to 3 clubs.
Well, I would say that a little bit of caution is indicated here, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
5 clubs.
And he tossed caution to the winds. He bid game.
Pass.
The former tennis great Gene Mako.
I pass.
B. Schenken.
Pass.
Say, how about that bidding, Charlie?
Les Brown properly opened the bidding with 1 club. Howard Schenken passed, and Mako produced a perfectly normal bid of 3 clubs. B. Schenken was anxious to compete, but the level had gotten too high for her, and she decided to pass. Brown aggressively, perhaps exuberantly, jumped to 5 clubs, and the bidding subsided.
Les Brown the declarer at 5 clubs.
Well, my lead again.
Howard Schenken here preparing to lead the 4 of spades. And Gene Mako serves up the dummy. It's aceless. Gene served many an ace in his day, and he could use one now. Brown studies the dummy carefully and decides to play dummy 6. B. Schenken throws the 9. Brown takes his first trick toward 5 clubs with his ace. Brown wants the 2 trumps out against him, so he leads the ace. There's 1 from Howard. And B shows out. Les Brown now leads a low trump from his hand. There's the last of his adversary's trumps, Howard's 9. He's going to have a real tough time trying to make this bid. All right, the first 3 tricks for Les Brown, so what will his strategy be now that all trumps have been drawn? Let's see, huh? He leads dummy's good queen spade. How's he doing, Charlie?
Well, he's off the ace of hearts and the ace of diamonds, Alex, and his red kings are in jeopardy.
All right, 4 for 4. The good king of spades now from dummy. B throws the deuce. Les Brown discards the losing diamond. That helps. Howard Schenken casts his 8. It's 5 clubs, remember. Les Brown wants to get to his hand, so he leads a small trump from dummy. B. Schenken signals with the 8 of diamonds. That's significant. Brown plays the 5, and Howard discards the low spade. Les Brown now has book. Les now leads his remaining diamond. Howard Schenken plays low. And going for broke, Brown plays dummy's king. B climbs on it with her ace. That king bit the dust, and that's only the first trick for the defense. B Schenken returns a low heart. Brown hopefully produces his king. Howard, however, has the ace. Gee, Brown has had hard luck with both red kings. Defense now has book. Howard returns the diamond. Dummy plays the jack. B slaps down the queen. Brown trumps it, but he must lose a heart, I see.
Yeah, I see no way of getting rid of the heart. Oh, it was a tough luck hand. All the cards were wrong for you. Who dealt those aces in the wrong side?
Tough luck hand indeed, huh, Charlie?
Yes, Alex. The ace and queen of diamonds in B. Schenken's hand rendered Dummy's king absolutely valueless. And the ace of hearts in Howard Schenken's hand cut down Brown's king. The fates continue to smile on the Schenkens.
For setting Brown and Mako one trick on their 5-club contract, it's another 50 points for the Schenkens, and they lead by 350 points. The Schenkens bid 4 spades and made 5, and for this they receive 120 below for game, plus 30 for the over trick. And they are vulnerable as we come down the stretch run.
Well, Lester, we need a little slam here, or else we have to beat him 800. No, we can beat him 800 and tie with him if we beat him 800.
That's right,
So don't bid too many, Howard.
We'll take his.
I'll be careful.
No saves.
Howard Schenken dealt this one. And I would say he dealt them very well for himself. What should he do with that citadel of power, Charlie?
Well, 1 diamond might be quite adequate, although he does approximate the values necessary for an opening demand bid.
Uh-huh.
Well, I seem to have dealt myself a 2-diamond bid.
Howard, I don't like that.
I don't blame you.
Either.
Now, Gene Mako. Gosh, that's a frustrating hand for Gene. He's out of it.
I pass.
Now, B. Schenken, her partner, opened with a mighty 2 diamonds. She's void in diamonds, just 2 lonesome queens.
She'll make the best response, of course.
To no trump.
This first good thing I heard today.
Now, Les Brown, his partner, has passed. Brown has, let's see, 12 high card points, and can he enter the contest, Charlie?
Well, he may lie in the weeds. A stunt that he no doubt picked up from his friend Bob Hope.
I pass.
So he does. All right, now the formidable hand of Howard Schenken. He opened 2 diamonds, and partner responded 2 no trump.
Well, it probably seems to Howard that he has 7 diamond tricks, plus the ace of hearts and the ace of clubs. Good for 3 no trump.
3 no trump.
Well, he'll gamble that the opponents can't run too many spades, Alex.
I pass.
B. Schenken. What's this lady thinking about, huh? Look at her. Boy, is she thoughtful, huh? Very thoughtful.
Pass.
Les Brown. Should he double, Charlie?
I don't think so. Against such strong bidding, he has no expectancy of beating the contract.
Make a good lead, Les.
I'll pass first.
I see. Well, that's it. 3 no trump.
Howard Schenken opened the bidding with 2 diamonds, a reasonable effort, inasmuch as he is willing to gamble a hand out for a game. It is to be noted that after the 2 demand bid, partner must not stop short of game. Mrs. Schenken made the negative response of 2 no trump, and Brown passed. Howard went on to 3 no trump. On the surface, it appears that he has 9 tricks, 7 diamonds, and 2 aces. But below the surface, the water may be turbulent for the Schenkens. Let's watch and see.
B. Schenken the declarer, 3 no trump.
That makes it my lead, right? Yes, sir.
Les Brown on the lead here. He chooses the 5 of spades, 4th highest of his best suit.
That's his best lead.
Howard Schenken now tables his lavish dummy. And gosh, I'd like to have a hand like that sometime. From it, B plays low. Gene Mako puts up the queen. Declare B. Schenken can contest it. That's the first trick for the defense against 3 no trump. Gene Mako continues spades, leading the 7. B covers with the 8. Les Brown leaps in with his king, and dummy gives up its remaining jack. That's 2 tricks for the defense. Les Brown continues spades the ace.
And B will be left with a good 10 of spades now, but she can never get to her hand to use it. It's an interesting hand, Alex.
Yes, indeed, Charlie, it is. All right. First 3 tricks for the defense, battling to set 3-no trump. Les Brown now exits with the club. Dummy plays its remaining ace. Jean Mako follows. And B. Schenken finally gathers in her first trick. Now she must break the diamond suit or all is lost. So here comes the ace. Jean Mako has a diamond. B discards a small club. And Les Brown cooperatively follows suit. She must capture the jack. Now comes dummy's king. No jack from Mako. B discards another club. And no jack from Brown. Well, this will tell the story now. Here's dummy's queen. Bad news for B. Schenken. Mako shows out. Well, that means Brown has the jack of diamonds protected and Declara can't run her necessary 9 tricks. She concedes the diamond now, playing low from dummy. Jean Mako discards another heart. B also casts a heart. And Brown takes the 4th trick with his jack, and that's booked for the defense. Les Brown now returns a club. Dummy discards a heart. And Jean Mako leaps all over it with his king.
Well, that settles the issue, Alex.
I should say.
I'll have the rest. Down for down one.
You may have all of this.
Dummy's cards are all high for the balance. Down 1.
Yes, you do. Congratulations, Pete.
Congratulations,
Very nice.
Howard.
Howard, congratulations to you.
What's that, 4 in a row or 5 in a row?
That's
now?
5 in a row.
5.
That's a new record, isn't it?
Yes.
In a moment, the bridge tip from Charles Gorin. The Schenkens, 1 trick at 3-no trump. Brown and Mako avoid a whitewash, receiving 100 points. The Schenkens receive 300 above for their game on the unfinished rubber, and that's it. Now, once again, with the bridge tip, here's Charles Gorin.
On the first hand, my good friend Les Brown opened the bidding with a club on 3 to the jack. And I must confess that that sort of thing usually sends a cold shiver down my spine. If he were inclined to make an artificial bid, I might suggest that he do so in diamonds, a suit in which he could stand the opening lead. Now, as a result, Jean drove on to 4 clubs, and I can't blame him too much, and the result was a 300-point penalty. I want to compliment you all on a very well-played match.
And now this is Alex Dreyer and Charles Gorin saying aces to all of you from Championship Bridge. Samsonite, official championship bridge furniture provided by Schwader Brothers. Bicycle playing cards, the official playing cards of Championship Bridge. And we wish to thank the U.S. Playing Card Company for helping us to produce Championship Bridge.